And we're back, AdventureBlur here with another IDW Sonic comic review, this time on issue 7. I'm not going to waste any time because I have quite a bit to say about the issue. So, let's get started. First off, I just want to point out how good the cover looks. It's just so... Anyways, now that I got that terrible joke out of the way, let me just say, this issue was phenomenal. The sales from all the previous issues were well worth it, and it made the comics and the Sonic games even better. The Eggman twists have been a main concern of mine since it started. This payoff was worth the wait. The way it connected previous Sonic games to Forces made me want to marathon through all these games, which, when you're writing a comic based off of a game, is what you want. Ian Flynn has once again knocked it out of the park in the writing department. The artwork for this issue is also perfect. Adam Bryce Thomas once again shows his drawing skills in this issue. The fights felt fluid and intense, more so than even the games at times. His art style for Sonic has been very unique, and though the other art styles have been really good, I still think his style works the best for the overall series. I'm going to go over a few spoilers, so skip to the time shown on the screen to hear my final verdict on the issue. I was right. Since they start hinting at the hidden villain, I've mentioned how I would have liked it to be Metal Sonic, using his powers from Heroes. And it was. And I'm not kidding when I say that I fanboyed and screamed when I found out it was him. It was just too perfect. Not only that, but the way they used his return to connect Heroes and these other games to Forces was phenomenal. One issue that I had when playing through Forces was wondering what Eggman's big plan was. You could assume it was infinite, but the way Eggman acted made it seem like it was something different. Now that we know it was Metal Sonic, it completely changes Eggman's role in Force's story, and really builds the world of the Sonic series even more. This is what I've been wanting from the Sonic series for years. Connections between games and setups are paid off, and now IDW is giving that to us through these comics. When it comes to Easter eggs, this issue has you covered. I mean, the issue felt like a love letter to Heroes, with the Egg Fleet returning, Neo Metal Sonic, and even panels showing scenes from the game. Outside of that, there was also Sonic calling Metal Sonic Faker, an obvious nod to the iconic SA2 line, Sonic saying I never fear the fall, which is actually lyrics from his world from Sonic 06, and finally there was Tails giving Sonic the Miles Electric, which is from Sonic Unleashed and other modern Sonic games. And finally, we have that ending. Before this issue, I would normally talk about who I think the hidden villain is. Now that we know it's Metal Sonic, it seems like the comic is setting up for a full-scale adventure, and I am okay with that. With Metal Sonic going after the Master Emerald on Angel Island, I would be shocked if we don't see any nods to Sonic Adventure. Maybe Chaos could show up. I mean, all it would take is something happening to the Master Emerald. So here's to hoping that he shows up and gives Metal Sonic the fight of his robotic life. We already know that Silver's going to show up as well, and a new character, Whisper. I'm very curious to see how they fit into the story though, especially Whisper, who we know pretty much nothing about outside of her being described as a guardian angel. Maybe she'll be the new protector of the Master Emerald. It would be different, but it would explain why Knuckles stopped guarding it. Why would he need to if Whisper's doing it for him? It sounds very crazy, but so was the Metal Sonic idea, and that turned out to be true. In the end, I give this issue a 10 out of 10. Like issue 4 before it, this issue did nearly everything right. More so than even issue 4. The reveal was worth it and delivered on all the setups from the comics and Forces. The action was amazing, and the banter between characters was great, as always. I'll leave a link to this comic in the description so you can pick it up. And, as always, this is AdventureBlur, and I will see you next time.